Okay, this is part 2 of my NES Nintendo Entertainment System video. On the last video I left off on some games. I'll restart with, this is King of the Beach, a beach volleyball game. It's also up to 4 players, and I will show you how to do that in just a moment. Metroid, (1942) in the arcades. Dig Dug 2, Monster Party, Tetris 2. This is not as fun as the original to me, but still pretty good. The Ever Classic with Dr. Mario. Super Mario World, or Super Mario Brothers 3. Super Mario Brothers 2. Super Mario Duck Hunt 1. And of course, I have another version of the Super Mario Duck Hunt game, original. Now I'll show you some of the things I have for it. I have a, this is the standard controller, very bland, very standard. A and B, start, select, and your D-pad, or directional pad. This I have here, it's called the NES Advantage. Basically a big old arcade simulator for your NES. You got your turbo buttons, your turbo speeds, a little knob here. This can be played, the connector here, can either be 1 player or 2 player, so you can kind of have 2 player games and swap up when it's a 2 player's turn. It's got a little switch here, 2 player, 1 player. It's got select, start, and slow motion. Pretty cool. It's got a pretty long cord too. Here's another controller. This right here is called the NES Cleaning Kit. It's still in the box. I'll take it out and show it to you. Here it is. Pretty simple. What it is, okay, you take the lid off, you take this little piece out, you douse it with alcohol or water, then you stick it back in, and you put the lid back on. Here's another piece. This is for cleaning the games. You stick it in the cartridge and slide it back and forth to get the dust out. And I'll show you how it works. You open the system door, you stick it in, and you go back and forth with it, and it cleans it. Do that repeatedly. I still have, I think, the instructions too. Just a little manual. Tells you how to use it. Okay. Next I have is called the NES Zapper. Little gun for the gun games. It's got a little sight there and a sight there. This just plugs into the 1 player spot. And it does say 1985 Nintendo Zapper. It was one of the first bonus controllers that you could get. Here's another one, red, same as this one. And then I have the gray Nintendo Zapper. Supposed to look more like a gun, I guess. Not really, but whatever. Okay, then I have this still in the case, called the NES Satellite Remote Control Module. That's the 4-player action with the A and B turbo control. Okay, see this symbol here? Okay, on a lot of games, let's see, the King of Beach, it has the same symbol. Well, it's very hard to see, but it's basically 4 people, which means 4 players, and you could look on a lot of games and determine whether it was a 4-player game just by the symbol. Okay, I'll open it up. So here's the case. There's the back. Ultra 80s, you can obviously tell. Still in the cardboard insert. These are stickers that you could put on the controllers to determine which one was player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4. Here's the manual. Okay. And here it is. The Nintendo NES Satellite. It was primarily infrared, pretty much like your old remotes. So you can plug in 4 spots. Okay, what you did, you would take this, which was the receiver, kind of like what you would have for your standard televisions. Okay, you would plug this in to your 1 and 2 player spots. Just like that. Then you would turn this on. And you would get about, it says, probably, you probably get about 15 feet away from the system itself. And it kind of be like almost similar to a wireless controller, but not really. And you could have up to 4 players, like on the bowling game and the King of the Beach game. And if you just wanted to have where you could sit further away from the television set, because the cords for the NES weren't very long, you could do that. It's got... No. And you can got a switch here for the gun or the controller. This thing gets pretty heavy with 6 C-size batteries. Runs off 6 C-size. Now, it doesn't eat these up real fast, so you could really last a long time on these. A couple hours of continuous play. I've kept this in the case since I've had it. Very light use. And you can tell just from the color of it. Of course, it's been in the case. Obviously, the system was originally supposed to be this color, but you can obviously tell it's more of a orange color or brown. But that's it. That's the NES. NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. Came out in 1985 in the US.